Optimizers Unlimited presents Episode 32. The Weight of a Glass, told by Bryan Orton. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. Bennett. Once upon a time, a psychology professor walked around on a stage while teaching stress management principles to an auditorium filled with students. As she raised a glass of water, everyone expected they'd be asked the typical glass half empty or glass half full question. Instead, with a smile on her face, the professor asked, "How heavy is this glass of water I'm holding?" Students shouted out answers ranging from 8 ounces to a couple of pounds. She replied, "From my perspective, the absolute weight of this glass doesn't matter. It all depends on how long I hold it. If I hold it for a minute or two, it's fairly light. If I hold it for an hour straight, its weight might make my arms ache a little. If I hold it for a day straight, my arm will likely cramp up and feel completely numb and paralyzed, forcing me to drop the glass to the floor. In each case, the weight of the glass doesn't change, but the longer I hold on to it, the heavier it feels to me." As the class shook their heads in agreement, she continued, "Your stresses and worries in life are very much like this glass of water. Think about them for a while and nothing happens. Think about them a bit longer and you begin to ache a little. Think about them all day long and you will feel completely numb and paralyzed, incapable of doing anything else until you drop them. It's important to remember to let go of your stresses and worries. No matter what happens during the day, as early in the evening as you can, put all your burdens down. Don't carry them through the night and into the next day with you. If you still feel the weight of yesterday's stresses, it's a strong sign that it's time to put the glass down." The beautiful journey of today can only begin when we learn to let go of yesterday. Steve Maraboli. Hey, thanks for watching this video. And I want to ask you a few questions here. Is there something that you've been holding on to that you need to release or set down? Now, if that's a big thing, it's probably obvious and no big deal, right? You can see it, you know what to do. So that might be something like you have money issues, a relationship struggle, or you're having some health issues. Those are obvious and we all know about that, and you can, no surprise there. But what about small things that you might not be thinking about, and those can have a draining impact on you? Maybe you need to let those go. So if we think about a piece of sand by itself is not really that big a deal. But if you add up all that sand, it can turn into a sandbag. And then if you're carrying that sandbag around, that is going to weigh you down. So let's think about what could those pieces of sand be. It could be something as simple as your computer freezing. Maybe you can't find your phone. You're dealing with someone who is annoying or rude. You have tasks that you've started and you haven't finished them, so they're kind of just lingering out there in your mind. Maybe you show up late to something, so that kind of annoys you, that, oh man, I should have been on time. It could be past decisions you have that you're still thinking about, like, did I make the right choice or not? Now, the cumulative effect of all those things is it drains you and you need to release them. So a good question to ask yourself is, what do I need to let go of to bring out more of my best self? And I'll leave you with that question, and I'll ask you also to comment on this video, subscribe, and hit the like button. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for joining us.